I was born a man of science, a doctor, a rational thinker. But the path I walked led me through fire, and from that fire I emerged with something far deeper than knowledge. I found peace, not in comfort, but in suffering. I was raised in a traditional home, Shinto, then Buddhist. My father taught me logic, my teachers taught me discipline, but it was war that taught me the fragility of life, and it was love that opened my soul. Her name was Midori. She was kind, quiet, full of grace. A Christian woman, with a heart more radiant than anything I had seen in science. Through her I discovered the teachings of Christ, not in sermons, but in how she lived. I converted to Catholicism, not to abandon my culture, but to deepen it, to find stillness in the storm. Then came the day that changed everything. August 9, 1945. The bomb fell on Nagasaki. The blast tore through the city. I was at the hospital. My home was reduced to ash. Midori was gone. I stood in the rubble, a husband without a wife, a doctor with no medicine, a man on the edge of despair. But I did not hate. I moved into a small hut. I called it Nyokodo, like your child. There I began to write, not for fame, not to preach, but because I wanted to leave behind something true, not for me, but for the generations who would never know war the way I had. People ask me, how could I still believe in peace after losing everything? But you see, it was because I lost everything that I began to see clearly. Peace does not come from victory, it comes from suffering, embraced with love. Even as my body grew weak from radiation sickness, even as death came closer, I did not feel bitterness. I felt gratitude. I am grateful, grateful to have loved, grateful to have been broken, grateful because I am still being shaped. I was a doctor. I saw death often, but I also saw courage in the eyes of the wounded, the hands of nurses, the prayers of mothers. That's what taught me the greatest truth. Life is not measured by how long we live, but how deeply we love. In Nyokodo, I lived with almost nothing, no comfort, no possessions. But in that silence, I heard God. I found stillness, a kind of sacred quiet, where I could feel the breath of meaning in every moment. Suffering is not the enemy. It is the fire that purifies the gold within. But before I left behind my thoughts, my story, my soul in ink and paper, not because I was wise, but because I was broken and found light in that breaking. If you are suffering, you are not lost. You're in the fire, and the fire is shaping something beautiful. Let it. Thank you for listening to my story. If it touched your heart, pass it on, because peace begins in you.